Good afternoon, students. क्लास 9 जो भी बच्चे हो, आप सब लोग जल्द से जल्द आ जाइए, अपना ग्रुप ज्वाइन कीजिए, क्योंकि अभी आप लोगों के इंग्लिश क्लास चलेगी। ठीक है, तो क्लास 9 के सभी बच्चों ने आ जाइए, अपने ग्रुप ज्वाइन कीजिए। आप लोगों के अभी क्लास होगी इंग्लिश। तो बच्चों, कल हम लोगों ने पढ़े थे दे हैड, यानी कि आप लोगों के जो बुक है, बुक का फर्स्ट चैप्टर, बिहाइंड का फर्स्ट चैप्टर हैड, वो चैप्टर को कल हम लोगों ने ऑलरेडी पढ़ चुके हैं। ठीक है, अब थिंकिंग अबाउट द टेक्स्ट, आज हमने वो जो चैप्टर जो कल हमने पढ़ चुके हैं उसके ही कुछ क्वेश्चन आंसर्स के बारे में आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे। एट फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन जो हम आपके लिए रखना चाहेंगे, हाउ ओल्ड आर मार्जी एंड टॉमी। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या है, हाउ ओल्ड आर मार्जी। आप लोगों को टाइम आप लोगों के लिए ओनली 1 मिनट सर। ठीक है, ओनली 1 मिनट है, आप लोगों को आंसर देना है। हाउ ओल्ड आर मार्जी, टॉमी एंड मार्जी का उम्र कितना है? ठीक है, आज सबसे पहले हम क्वेश्चन का आंसर, कल हम आपसे ये क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे, तो फिर आपके पास एक बार हम रिपीट करना चाहेंगे। प्रीवियस डे हमने पढ़े थे द फन दे हैड, तो द फन दे हैड उस चैप्टर को तो हम बड़े अच्छे से पढ़ लिए थे। अब उसका क्वेश्चन आंसर्स जो है उसके बारे में आज हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं। एंड द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज हाउ ओल्ड आर एंड टॉमी, and the answer is Margie is 11 and Tommy is 13 years old. So students, I think you can listen. 11 and Tommy is 13 years old. Is it clear? Yes or no? You have to drop your comment. Or no? Margie is 11 and 13 years old. Okay students? Next, the second question for you, write in what did Margie write in her diary. I want to repeat my question. What did Margie write in her diary? So the answer is Margie wrote in her diary, today Tommy found a real book. Students, can you understand what I say? Margie wrote in, today Tommy found a real book. Question number 3. Had Margie ever seen a book before? Question number 3 is, had Margie ever seen a book before? Answer is no. Margie had never seen a book before. Question number 3. Had Margie ever seen a book before? Answer no. Margie had never seen a book before. Okay. Next, question number 4. What things about the book did she find strange? What things about the book did she find strange? And the answer is the things about the book that strange were the pages of the book were yellow about the book did she find strange? The things about the book that she found strange were: number one, the pages of the book were yellow and crinkly. First, number two, the words stood still instead of moving. And number three, when they turned back to the previous age, it still had the same words on it that it had when they first read it. Question number 5. What do you think a telebook is? I want to repeat my question again, students. You have to listen it carefully. Okay? What do you think a telebook is? And the answer is, I think the telebook must be a book that gets displayed on the screen of the television. Okay? I want to repeat my question again, also with answer. What do you think a telebook is? Your next question is, what do you think a telebook is? And the answer is, I think the telebook must be a book that gets displayed on the screen of the television. Question number 6. Where was Margie's school? Did she have any classmate? I want to repeat my question. Where was Margie's school? Did she have any classmates? And the answer is, Margie's school was next to her. So students, where was Margie's school? Margie's school was next to her bedroom. Did she have any classmates? No, she did not have any classmates because she, for study, she never goes to school. His school was next to her bedroom. Okay, just because she had no classmates. What subject did Margie and Tommy learn? Margie and Tommy learned geography, history, and arithmetic. Subjects did Margie and Tommy learn geography, history, and arithmetic. Okay? So I want to repeat my question again with answer. What subjects did Margie and Tommy learn? And the answer is, Margie and Tommy learned geography and arithmetic. Okay? Answer the following with reference to the story. Question number 1. I would not throw it away. Who says I would not throw it away? Who says these words? Tommy says these words. For you, what does it refer to? What does I would not throw it away? I would not throw it away. What does it refer to? And the answer is, it refers to the books. It refers to the books. I could not throw it away. What is it being compared with by the speaker? And the answer is, the paperback book is being compared with the telebooks by the speaker. Okay. Next question for you. Sure, they had a teacher, but it was not a regular teacher. It was a man. Who does they refer 2. Sure, they had a teacher, but it was not a regular teacher, it was a man. Who does they refer to? They refers to the students centuries ago. They refers to the students centuries ago. Here, they refers to the students centuries ago. What does regular mean here? Regular means the usual for the people in 2157. Here regular teacher means the mechanical teacher. Okay. I want to repeat my question again. Sure, they had a teacher, but it was not a regular teacher, it was a man. What does regular mean here? And the answer is regular means the usual for the people in 2157. Here regular teacher means the mechanical teachers. Okay. Next question. What is it? What is it contrast with? And the answer is the mechanical teacher is contrast with humans as teachers of earlier times. What kind of teachers did Marcy and Tommy have? What kind of teachers did Marcy and Tommy have? Here is an important question for you students. You have to answer these questions. If you understand the story, the fun they had, you have to answer these following questions. And the question is, what kind of teachers did Marcy and Tommy have? And the answer is, Marcy and Tommy had mechanical teachers. What kind of teachers did Marcy and Tommy have? Marcy and Tommy had mechanical teachers. The mechanical teachers had big screens on lesson were shown and questions were asked. The children were taught through computer and television screens. They did not have humans as teachers. Okay. So here the story writer want to say you that the children were taught or through computer or television don't have any human teachers because Marcy had a mechanical teachers. The mechanical teachers had a big screen on which all the lessons were shown and questions were asked. Okay. The children were taught and through computer and television screens. They did not have any human as a teacher because all mechanical group. Next. Students, you have to pay your attention on this subject. So, the second question is, why did Margie's mother send for the country inspector? Why did Margie's mother send for the country inspector? And the answer is, Margie's mother sent for the country inspector because of Margie was not functioning properly. Why did Margie's mother send for the country inspector, students? Margie's mother sent for the country because the mechanical teachers of Margie was not functioning properly. It kept giving Margie geography test and Margie was performing. Margie's mother was concerned and thus sent for the country inspector. Okay, so you pay attention. Why did Margie's mother send for the country inspector? Margie's mother sent because the mechanical Margie was not functioning properly. So students, did you say why did Margie's mother send for the country inspector? Margie's mother sent for the country inspector because the of Margie was not functioning. It kept giving Margie geography tests and Margie was performing rows every time. Mother was concerned and thus sent for the country inspector. What did he do? What did he do? Or what did Tommy do? Both questions are same. Here he refers to Tommy. What did he do? The country inspector smiled at Margie and gave her an apple. So, what did the country inspector do? Here, he refers to the country inspector, not Tommy. Okay? So, what did he do? That means, what did the country inspector do? The country inspector Margie and gave her an apple. He took the mechanical teacher apart from her. Then he fixed the mechanical teachers. He told Margie's mother that the geography sector of the mechanical teachers was too quick and that slowed it up to an average 10-year level. Okay. Next question is, why was Margie doing badly in geography? What did the inspector do to help her? Margie was doing badly in geography because the questions that were displayed on the screen of the mechanical teacher were too big for her age. The country inspector slowed its speed to an average 10 years level so that Margie would be able to perform satisfactorily. Okay? I want to repeat my question again with answer. Why was Margie doing badly in geography? What did the country inspector do to help her? Margie in geography because the questions that were displayed on the screen of the mechanical teacher were too big for her age. The country inspector slowed its speed to an average 10 level that Margie would be able to perform satisfactorily. Okay? And the next question for you, what had once happened to Tommy's teacher? Tommy's teacher had to be taken away altogether for a month as the history sector had blanked out completely. So, what had once happened to Tommy's teacher? Tommy had to be taken away altogether for a month as the history sector had blanked out completely. Okay? Did Margie have regular days and hours for school? If so, yes, Margie had regular days for school because Margie's mother believed that little girls learn better if they learn at regular hours. Okay. I want to repeat my question with answer. Did Marzi have regular days and hours for school? So, why? Yes, students, we already know Marzi's mother was too much serious about Marzi's future. So, Marzi had regular days and hours for school because Marzi's mother believed that little girls learn better if they learned at regular hours. Okay?
ভিডিওটা ঠিক করে দিই জাস্ট পাঠিয়ে দিই তারপরে এই ক্লাসটা পাঠিয়ে দিই ভিডিওটা করে দিচ্ছি বসে বসে পড়া
Okay. Next question for you. How does Tommy describe the old kind of school? Tommy says that the old kind of school had special buildings. All the kids went to that building for studying. How to describe the old kind of school? So you have to answer. Tommy says that the old kind of school had special buildings. All the kids went to the building for studying. How does he describe the old kind of teacher? Does he describe the old kind of teachers? He tells Marzi that the old kind of teachers were human instead of machines. The human teacher would educate the boys and girls and give them homework and ask questions. What are the main features of the mechanical teachers of the schoolrooms that Marzi and Tommy have in teachers that Marzi and Tommy have are the mechanical teachers have big black screen on which are displayed and questions are asked. The students need to put their homework and test papers in a slot that is present in the mechanical teacher. The students write answer in punch code and the mechanical teacher calculates the result right away. The main features of the schoolrooms that Marzi and Tommy have are in the story. The school are 3 in the homes. For instance, Marzi right next to her bedroom. The students do not have classmates. The study subjects like arithmetic, history, they expect on the weekends. Okay, so students, you have to write your next question. Marzi hates school. Why? Old kind of school must have been fun. Marzi hated school because she felt it boring. The mechanical teacher started the class at the same time regularly. You know also, Marzi's mechanical teacher was given after test on geography and she was performing badly. Marzi also did not like inserting homework and test papers in the slot on the mechanical teacher. So you can understand, she thought that the old kind of school must have been fun because it would have had kids. It would have been so interesting, so sit together in the classroom and leave the school together at the end of the day. All the kids learned the same thing so they could help each other in studies and homework. Okay? So students, जो भी आज हम लोग पढ़े हैं या जो भी क्वेश्चन हम लोगों ने डिस्कस किए हैं, सारे क्वेश्चन को आप लोगों को अपने फेयर कॉपी में नोट करना है चुके थे? आप लोगों को क्या करना है, जो भी आप लोगों को क्वेश्चंस अभी पढ़ाया गया है, दिस इज ओनली फॉर क्लास 9 स्टूडेंट्स, ओके, नॉट फॉर क्लास 10. Which students are for waiting to study English classes, so you have to wait for 5 or 10 minutes more, then your class will be start. क्लास 9 के जो बच्चे को अभी तक पढ़ा चुके हैं, आप लोगों ने ये सब क्वेश्चन के आंसर्स को नोट करेंगे और याद करेंगे आप लोगों के जो एग्जाम होने वाली है उस एग्जाम के लिए, ओके? थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स, हैव अ नाइस डे.